How a place, that was considered barren with dusty soil in the past, became one of the most beautiful cities in the world. How a place, scarce of water and prone to overheating, became a city of fountains and canals. How a place of sand dunes, became a city with sky-touching buildings and world-class roads. And how, a small fishing village became a tourist destination and a regional tourist hub. The world's highest buildings, biggest malls, biggest hotels, tallest restaurants, and tallest elevators. How? On the southern shore of the Persian Gulf, you can see a country named the United Arab Emirates. Actually, 7 different kingdoms decided together that they would make a country, which would be called the UAE later. Unlike many democratic federations, they have a clear-cut rule for who is going to be the president and prime minister. This rule says that the king of Abu Dhabi will always be the president, while the king of Dubai will be the permanent prime minister of the whole country. This means that the power is concentrated in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Because of this, you can see extreme poverty and a luxurious life in the same country. Until the year 1820, there was no such city in this place. The Arabian Peninsula was divided into many small kingdoms, which were ruled by different sheikhs. That's why this peninsula was known as Sheikhdom. Present-day Dubai was a fishing village with 700 to 800 members and was subjected to the Kingdom of Abu Dhabi. In 1833, Sheikh Maktoum bin Badi and Ubayd bin Said separated from Abu Dhabi and established a joint kingdom named the Kingdom of Dubai in this place. After 3 years, Ubayd died, leaving Sheikh Maktoum bin to establish the Maktoum dynasty. The dynasty, which is still ruling Dubai. The present ruler of Dubai comes from this Maktoum dynasty. At that time, Britishers were ruling India, and they had to pass this area to travel from London to Bombay. But the problem was that this area was prone to looting. This led the British to sign a treaty named the Perpetual Maritime Truce Agreement of 1853 with the kingdoms of Sheikhdom, including the Kingdom of Dubai. Following this treaty, the United Kingdom took responsibility for the Emirate security in 1892. After this treaty, the Sheikdoms became known as the Trucial States. The Trucial States were protected by the British Army, and the entire foreign affairs of these states were looked after by the British. But they never took any steps to develop this area, as it was merely a crossing point for them. But the fate of Dubai changed in 1958, when Sheikh Rashid bin Said became the ruler of Dubai. The man who transformed Dubai, an ordinary village, into a shining city. He was deeply influenced by European infrastructural development and decided that he would make Dubai a trading, transport, and finance hub that would be famous all over the world. Dubai was blessed with its strategic location. Keeping this in mind, Sheikh Rashid developed the already existing natural creek into a harbor by making it deep and wider. It was a bold step, as he was left with no money and even took out a loan for this development. But his move turned into a huge success, and big ships started arriving in Dubai. Due to this, the market near this harbor started flourishing and doing pretty well. After that, an airport was built, and another infrastructural development took place. A huge amount of money was being spent, and Sheikh Rashid was facing criticism from every side as Dubai was struggling to finance such huge projects. In 1966, oil was found in Dubai, but in very low quantity compared to its neighboring kingdom, Abu Dhabi. That's why Sheikh Rashid invested all the money coming from oil sales in infrastructural development, as he was well aware that Dubai would no longer survive merely by selling its oil reserve. He wanted to shift its dependency from oil. Simultaneously, after 1968, British forces started withdrawing from the Persian Gulf, or Trucial states, which were there in accordance with the Truce Agreement of 1853. In September 1971, these six kingdoms joined hands to form a single country, named the United Arab Emirates. After 1 year, the seventh kingdom, Ras Al Khaimah, also joined them. Sheikh Rashid understood the importance of the strategic location of Dubai and built Port Rashid in 1972. Ships started halting there, and this was followed by commercial activities on a very large scale. Seeing its success, another port, Jebel Ali, was built in 1979. It is the largest port in the entire Middle East, even today. After that, another bold step was taken by Sheikh Rashid, announcing Port Jebel Ali a commercial-free zone. Import duties, export duties, manufacturing taxes, and all other taxes were waived. This step was a game-changer, as this route became a favorite of everyone, and even today, it is contributing almost 26% of Dubai's GDP. There is another important thing happened at that time. Karachi Airport in Pakistan used to be a very big and busy airport, and Pakistani international airlines had become very big. Sheikh Rashid wanted to divert this thing in favor of Dubai. He built several runways, and Dubai became a refueling point for flights between Europe and Southeast Asia. In 1985, Sheikh Rashid started an airline named Air Emirates. They bought airplanes from Pakistan, paying more money, and gradually diverted Pakistan's entire airways business to Dubai, as Air Emirates was more cost-effective because of government assistance. And after that, began the journey to make Dubai a tourist destination. New buildings, including sky-touching towers, began to appear. Many luxurious hotels were constructed in Dubai during that period, and Dubai's hotel sector started booming rapidly with this move. A thing that acted as a catalyst in this process was the taste of glamour. In 1999, the Burj Al Arab Hotel, the tallest hotel at that time, was built on an artificial island. During the process of inauguration, an important thing happened. The death of Sheikh Rashid. After his death, his son, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, became the king of Dubai. He continued the same policies as those of his father, and even more extensively. In December 1999, the Burj Al Arab Hotel was opened. It was one of the most luxurious and expensive hotels at that time. The only 7-star hotel at that time having a private beach and helipad. King Sheikh Mohammed was deeply inspired by Daniel Burnham, an American architect, who designed modern Chicago. He believed that if any city wants to become a favorite in the world, it should avoid mediocre projects and move ahead with giant projects. With this thinking, everything in Dubai started getting constructed on a large scale. Burj Khalifa, Palm Jumeirah, Palm Jebel Ali, the World Islands, Blue Waters Island, upcoming Dara Islands, upcoming Dubai Waterfront, and many more. A water management system was introduced to desalinate seawater from the Arabian Gulf, which became highly successful. It accounts for almost 90% of the city's water supply needs. Apart from ports, the whole country has been made tax-free. Individuals and businessmen don't have to pay any tax in Dubai. Dubai uses money earned from its oil exports, tourism, and trade. Because of these policies, rich people all over the world shifted their businesses and headquarters to Dubai. Converting a desert land into a metropolis is not less than a miracle, and all the credit for this goes to Sheikh Rashid and his son Sheikh Mohammed.